Alright, everyone, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to announce our newest addition to our fingerstyle guitar tutorial repertoire. And today we are going to be learning the Attack on Titan theme, arranged by Eddie van der Meer. I'm gonna show you how to play this fingerstyle arrangement in 3 simple, fast steps. Step number 1, we are going to go straight to our guitars and tune them in an open low G minor sort of tuning. So let's have a look at what that is. Okay, so we're gonna start first by tuning the guitar. And as you can see, this is in, if you play the open strings, you're getting a G minor chord. So this is an open tuning. The open tuning meaning that every time that you play one of the open strings like that, you're going to get a chord. So it can either be a major chord or a minor chord. This happens to be a minor chord. Okay, so with this open tuning, you're going to tune your 6th string down to low D. Your 5th string is going to be G. These 2 middle strings are going to be unchanged, D and G. This one you're going to tune down to B flat, the 2nd string to B flat. And then the 1st string, you're going to tune it down to D. Okay, so I'm explaining this a little quickly. I would recommend that you go check out my Fun with Alternate Tunings video. And this one really explains what you should do. But basically what you want to do is, when you're doing these alternative tunings, always tune them down. Never tune them up. That's not good. So always down tune. So we're going to tune our 6th string down to low D. It was at E before. Tune it down to low D. Tune your A string down to low G. Leave these 2 middle strings untouched, D and G. This B string is going to go down 1/2 step to B flat. And then the last open string, your 1st string E, is going to go from high E to low D. Okay, so remember, you're always tuning down. You're never tightening the strings. You're loosening them to go down to your open tuning. We're always loosening to go down. Now that our guitars are all tuned, we are going to learn the introduction part, and this is the slow introduction bit. Alright, now that we're all well tuned, let's go to the introduction. So the introduction starts off fairly slow. You're going to have to do a wrist bump like this on beats number 1 and a slap on beats number 3. Okay, so we start off by plucking the 5th and the 3rd strings together at the same time and do our wrist bump. After that, we pluck the 3rd and then the 2nd strings, and then we're going to do a hammer on here into the 2nd fret on the 2nd string and slap at the same time. Okay, so that goes like this. Sorry. Cool. After that, we keep going. We're going to pluck the 2nd string, play the 2nd string, and then play the 3rd string with your 2nd finger here on the 2nd fret on the 3rd string. So as you can see, we're often in this 2nd fret, 3rd string. After that, we're going to play the 5th and the 2nd strings at the same time and do our wrist bump. Next, after that, we're going to play the 3rd string, do some pull-offs from the 2nd fret, and then the same thing again. And then after that, we're going to play the 4th string, 3rd fret. So what I did here is I played the 3rd string, sorry, at the 2nd fret, pulled off, and I did a hammer on and a pull off. And the 2nd time that I did that hammer on, I slapped. Okay, so it went like this. Like that. So it's, if I play the measure, if I play the first 2 measures, we get this. Cool. Next, after that, moving on. This is going to be very similar. I'm going to play the first the open strings at the same time, and the only thing that changes is that I'm going to play the 1st string at one point. So I start off playing the 5th and the 3rd strings open. Play the 1st string this time. Next, after that, I'm going to play the 2 open strings. Oh, and do my wrist bump at the same time. And then same idea. A lot of this helps because it gets you like nice thing about these slow introductions is that it gets you warmed up. You don't have to worry about doing anything too complicated straight off the bat. Okay, after that, we're going to play this low E flat note by putting our 1st finger here in the 1st fret on the 6th string, and then play the 6th and the 3rd strings and doing our wrist bump, of course. this doesn't change. So hammer on here, play our low E flat note again, and our 6th and 2nd strings, do the wrist bump, play your pull-offs and your hammer on. Then after that, we're going to play the note, this note here that is on the 6th string at the 3rd fret, and you're also going to play the 3rd string open. So play these and bump, pluck the 3rd string at the 2nd fret here, open string, hammer on at the 2nd fret and slap, then play open 2nd string, play the note on the 3rd string 2nd fret, and then after that you're going to play same thing, the note at the 3rd fret on the 6th string, and then the 2nd string open, wrist bump, and then these series of hammer on pull-offs. And then after that, we're going to go into the fast part. Step number 2, learning the main theme part. So when everything speeds up. This part, you will notice, has some very big stretches because Eddie van der Meer is very tall. So if you are not very tall and you don't have very large hands, I will try to show you some ways that you can get around this stretchy part. Anyways, let's go have a look. Let's go straight to our guitars and check this out. Alright, the fast part starts off with some slaps. And then as you'll see, one of the advantages of open tuning is that it lets you keep the same fingering as you slide along the neck, and you don't have to change it too much. Slide guitarists use this. So we'll see with the main part how Eddie does it. He starts off like this. So something like that. And so the way it goes is that you're going to start off sliding from the you're going to have your 2nd finger on the 4th fret, and then your 3rd finger on the 5th fret, and then you're going to strum down, up. Then you're going to slide up into the 7th and the 8th frets with the 2nd and 3rd fingers and slap. Next after that, you come back with your 3rd finger into the 7th fret, pluck the 1st and 2nd strings, keep slapping, pluck the 2nd and the 3rd strings, still at the 7th fret, slap again, go back to the 4th and the 5th frets, pluck up, strum up, hit, strum again, up, move back to the 7th and 8th frets, hit, go and move your 3rd finger back into the 7th fret, go up, get the low bass note with your thumb, and then get the 2nd and 3rd strings, and then hit. Okay, so there's a lot of either getting bass notes and hitting. I might have mixed them up, but you get the idea. Okay, after that, we're going to get to the main theme. The main theme is this. Sorry. So the main theme is 1st string open, 2nd string open. This note here, the C in the 2nd fret, 2nd string. Next after that, you have to get this note A in the 3rd string, 2nd fret. The 2nd string open, 3rd string open, 2, 3rd string, 2nd fret, and then low F, which is on the 4th string, 3rd fret. Okay, so just memorize this. And it will save you a lot when you're playing the rest of it. All you have to do now is add the accompaniment. So the accompaniments consist of, normally there's a strum on the first beat, and then there's a lot of bass notes, followed by slapping. Okay, so we have to strum all of the strings at the same time. Play the bass note with your thumb, hit. Play the bass note with your thumb, play the 5th and the 2nd strings at the same time. Play the bass note. Slap as you get this note A, pluck the 2nd string open, 5th, 3rd, hit, play the 3rd string, and then this you're going to get these 2 Fs with the 3rd and the 4th fingers in the 6th and the 4th string. Cool. Next you get this really nice chord, this like a E flat major 7, I guess. Sounds super nice in this open tuning. It's kind of a half bar with your 1st finger in the 1st fret, and then your 3rd finger here in the 5th 5th string on the 3rd fret. You get this really nice chord here. play the bass note, slap, get this note C, second string, second fret, then play the bass note again, slap, as you get your second finger in the third fret, pluck the second string open, pluck the third string, second fret, hit, third string open, and then you're going to get these two bass notes here, your third finger and then your fourth finger on the sixth, and then the fourth strings, and slap. Okay, then after that we're going to move now into the third fret, and we're going to play our theme now. It's going to be transposed up a minor third. And this is where the stretching comes a little bit in, because what you're going to have to do is you're going to be barring in the third fret, and then you're going to be stretching into the fifth fret with your second finger. Okay, so it goes like this. You strum across the strings with your bar, play the bass note, slap, get this note here into the fifth fret when the second string fifth fret, pluck it, move over into the fifth fret third string, slap, get the bar, play these two barred notes, slap, reach over into the fifth fret with your second finger, and then reach over into the sixth fret with your third and your fourth fingers. Pluck the fourth and the sixth finger, fourth and sixth string, hit, and then you're going to slide your third finger back, and this is tricky here. Okay, so you have a third and fourth fingers here into the fourth fret, and then your bar here is on the third fret, and then you strum across all the strings. It's tough. I find that, yeah, that's how it is. So you strum across the strings, play the fourth string again, hit. Okay, now you have to keep your third finger onto the fourth string and then get your fourth finger here onto the fifth fret on the second string. You can either do like a swap if you have enough time after doing this, or just leave it there. So it's up to you. So strum across, let's try it with the swap. So we strum across the strings, hit, beat number 3, you're going to swap. Your second finger is going to go in the fourth fret, and then your fourth finger is going to go in the fifth fret. 3, 4, and next we pluck the fourth. We pluck the sixth string, and then your fourth finger is going to go into the fifth fret on the sixth string, on the third string. 1 and 2. Get the bar. Next, on the beat number 3, you're going to pluck the sixth string, and then you're going to reach over into the seventh fret with your pinky finger. Hit, and then you're going to play 2 of the sixth string notes by itself. And now this scale goes like this. It's 3, 5, 7 on the fourth string, 3, 5 on the third string, and 3, 5 on the second string. So again, a lot of stretches in that scale. You can watch my scale video to see why I don't like to play scales normally with big stretches like that. But this is what Eddie does. After you finish doing that scale, you're going to play the theme a couple times. And what you're going to do is there's a lot of repeated bass notes here. So as you can see, Eddie uses a thumb pick. And if that helps you do these repeated bass notes over and over again, then you can use a thumb pick. For me, what helps is to really work on my thumb movement like this. So you have like the hitchhiker thumb move backwards. You move your thumb like this a lot. And also you can grow your thumbnail out, and that helps as well. Or if it helps you just to use a thumb pick, then just use a thumb pick as well. It's really up to you. Okay, so you have a lot of these bass notes. The first time in the first repeated strains, what you're going to do is only be playing bass notes. And then the second time, you're going to be adding a slap on the fifth one that you play. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, slap, 6, 7, 8. When you slap, you brush across the strings. Okay, so again, you're going to play that theme that I told you about, the one that goes. You're going to be playing this theme and adding your bass notes. Okay, so here it goes. And then you add in the third string, your third fret here note on the sixth string. Then after that, you go to your low E flat. And And to finish that, you're going to put your third finger into the 6th string, and then your 4th finger goes into the 4th string on the 3rd fret. Okay, so you repeat all of that. Next, after that, you're going to play it, and to start off, you rasguiado strum across all of the strings, or just brush across with the fingers. Same thing. So, same theme. Play the open strings, slap. This is our theme. Reach into the 3rd fret 6th string. Here is your low E flat 7 chord. So the bar here on the 6th, 5th, and 4th strings, and then having your 3rd finger here on the 5th string, 3rd fret. Slap. And then reach over into the 3rd fret and get these 2 notes. Repeat that. Slap here. Strum across. Okay, here we're going to go to the 2nd ending. The 2nd ending just means that you're going to change the end of the theme a little bit. And then you play here an F sharp on the 4th string, 4th fret. Okay, we're moving on. We pluck the 6th and the 3rd strings. 0, 0, 0, 0. Then after that, we're going to keep playing the 6th and the 3rd strings. Again, just following the tabs. 2, 0, 4. Play these 2 octaves. After that, here we're going to go into a sequence of parallel octaves. So I find when you're playing parallel octaves, these are easy. When it's on the 6th and the 4th strings, you play with the 2nd and 3rd fingers. Moving into the 5th and the 3rd strings, you can use the 2nd and the 3rd fingers. 3rd fret. Moving into the 4th fret. Okay, next after that, we're going to strum across here. This is in the 5th fret, so you're going to need a bar in the 5th fret here. All of these notes are in the 5th fret. Sorry, my bar just sounds kind of crappy today. After that, we're going to use this open string to cheat and get us to bar back here into the 3rd fret here, and we're going to be playing the 5th and the 1st strings. Reach over and get this note here onto the 4th fret. Okay, here is the big stretch that I was telling you about. Okay, so if you can't reach from the 1st fret into the 5th fret with your pinky finger, this is quite a big stretch. So it's 1st fret and 5th fret. You're going to have to leave out one of the notes. So you're going to pluck the 1st string, 5th fret, get this note on the 1st string, on the 1st fret and the 6th string, and then move back. So you have a kind of juggling move to do here. The other thing you could do is move this down an octave. Okay, so now I'm still playing in the 1st fret and the 5th fret, but instead of reaching over into the 6th string, you can try reaching over into the 4th string. Give that a shot. Otherwise, the other thing you have to do is like kind of bounce back and forth a little bit like this if you cannot reach far enough. Sometimes I would suggest, playing it over on this string, but it doesn't help you at all. Getting this low this E flat note here on the 5th string doesn't help. So that's basically your choice. Either play it the low E flat or the middle E flat here on the 1st fret, but either on the 6th or the 4th string. Yeah. Okay, so we have these notes. We're gonna play these. Great. Next after that, we can shift up because we're going to go close to the end of the chorus part. So we play the open 6th string, and also we're going to be playing the 1st string. You have a little pull off here from the 7th to the 5th fret, and then there's a crescendo to move on to the last part, strumming like that. And after that, we're going to move into the last chorus. Step number 3. Now it's time to learn the chorus and the end of the song. We're going to start out by playing the chord here. So this is your 1st finger into the 4th fret, and then your 3rd finger here is in the 5th fret first string. This third finger here is going to be a guide finger that's going to be sliding up into the 8th fret. Okay, so we go down, pluck the first string, slap and strum down as you move up into the 7th and the 8th frets. Play the first string, 2nd fret. Play the open string, 2nd string, this time slap. Next you have to move back. Okay, so here's the big stretch again. Again, what you can do is either slide back if you can't reach at both at the same time, or you can use on the 4th string. You'll see there's another option that you can use in the 8th fret, like here. If you want to stay up, it's kind of... Yeah, no, it doesn't really work, sorry. I was trying to figure out an option that you can use with the 8th fret, but it doesn't really work. 8th fret, 5th string, doesn't really work. So yeah, you'll have to just kind of juggle here if you cannot reach it. Okay, so we have that. We're gonna pluck the 1st and the 2nd strings open, play the 6th string, slide up to the 8th fret. Here we're going to get these 2 notes with the small bar, with our 1st finger in the 7th fret. And now play the 8th fret note on this 5th string. Move your bar over a bit if you need to shift it, or if you've barred 3 strings, you leave it there. Okay, so I'll just repeat that again. We pluck the 7th fret notes, we play the 5th string, we pluck the 3rd and the 2nd strings, and then we slap. Then we play our open 6th string to cheat and help us get into this next chord. So this next chord here is your 3rd and your 5th frets. You play these at the same time. You can also play the 2nd string note if you like. Slide into the 8th fret and slap. Move back into the 7th fret. Here we reach from 7 to 3. It is a big stretch. You can try on the 4th string if you cannot reach, but it's actually not that bad. Okay, so if you cannot reach, again at the same time, you do one and then the next. Okay, then we play 5th fret note, we slap. We have our 2nd finger here at the 3rd fret, slap down. Pluck the pluck the 1st string again. Then after that, pluck the 1st string and the 3rd fret, slap. Move back into the 2nd fret on the 5th string, and then up and down. I think I said this note on the 6th string. I meant the 5th string. Okay, and then we repeat back. So we do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, bar, 3 and 4. 3. Oh, sorry. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Next after that, we move into our 2nd ending. So we go all the way up to the 8th fret. 8th fret. We reach from 8 to 12. So we have the 8th fret here, 8th fret note on the 6th string, 12th fret note on the 1st string. Slap. Play the 6th string open to get you ready up in here into the 10th fret, and then you're going to bar across into the 10th fret and play an F major chord. So the F major chord is just a bar, and all you need to do is add your 2nd finger here at the 11th fret. Great, and next we go back and we repeat that part again for the 3rd time round. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So once you finish doing that, we're going to move on to the 3rd ending. So once you've finished doing the chorus part the 3rd time around, we move and then we're going to play our theme. We're going to play it with our bass notes and our slaps. Now you can leave off some of these bass notes, I find, like if you're, but adding them in, it does add a nice drive to the song, and the slaps as well. So try to add as many of these bass notes as you can. So this is how it goes with our theme. We have 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then our E flat chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, open string, open fourth string, and then pinky finger into the F sharp, and then we're gonna finish the song. So we strum the open strings, and this ending part goes like this. There's a rasgueado strum across the strings. There's a hit with 2 of your left hand fingers, and then you smack the 12th fret to get slap harmonics. Okay, so I have tutorials for each of these individual techniques. I have a rasgueado tutorial to learn how to do this. And I also have a slap harmonic tutorial if you're not sure about how to do slap harmonics. But so it's a combination of those techniques. Rasgueado, hit, and then slap. Something like that. And then you finish the song. For more ways to help you become an expert fingerstyle guitarist and learn the tunes that you love, be sure to click on the like button and subscribe to the channel. Also on my Subscribestar page you will find PDF tabs like this that you can download and follow along with these tutorials. Anyway, that's all. I will see you in the next video.